So I hope you're okay. Hope your morning's going all right. If you're homeschooling, stick with it. And this is just a 20-30 minute time for you to stretch your body, take a few breaths, and just have that time to yourself and that break that you absolutely do deserve. So let's get started. If you are watching this on replay, please do hashtag replay, and also this will be recorded and on to here after. And I'm also really trying with YouTube at the moment because nothing's uploading that I'm trying to upload. So I think I've got 3 other classes online. There we go. Hi. Yes, I'm still trying to upload 3 classes, and then obviously today as well, so everything will be on Yoga Glow as well. There's already about 10 different classes on there, so please use them as and when you can. I know maybe some people it'll be later on tonight when you get a chance to actually do this. So let's get moving. So we're going to start off today straight away to warm ourselves up in sun salutation. So come to the front of your mat. So pressing the feet down into the mat. The toes are slightly turned in, the heels slightly kicked out. And really feel the earth underneath you. Wiggle your toes. Create that center where there's not any more weight on the front or the back of your feet. And just stand and take some breaths. Open up the palms and just feel that energy charging through your body. Be aware of creating strength in the legs, maybe drawing the knees up, squeezing the thighs, tucking the tailbone just slightly. And as you do, you'll feel that connection to the tummy, and you can draw the tummy in towards that tucked tailbone. Chest proud, and just lift and roll the shoulders back. Bringing the chin just so it's slightly dipped. Just feeling strength in this pose. This is mountain pose or Tadasana. Bringing the hands to heart center. We're going to do 1 round of sun salutation before we move down onto the floor. So inhaling all the way up, nice and high. Remember to keep the shoulders down, shoulder blades more drawn together, and start to push the hips forward, which takes the arms back, reaching up behind you. And swan dive all the way down to the ground. Just give the legs and the hips a bit of a wriggle round. If you've been sitting down at your desk or whatever you've been doing this morning, you probably haven't stretched out your hamstrings or your lower back. Okay, let's take the right leg, take it all the way to the back of the mat. Bring the arms down. And from here, let's come up again, pushing the hips forward and reaching up behind you. Arms come back down, left leg goes to the back, and we come into our sun salutation. Focus on pressing the hands down, spread the fingers, draw the belly up nice and tight. Down to the knees, the chest and the chin, and swooping up. Just move however feels good in each of these poses. Tuck the toes under, lift body away from the hands. Lifting the right leg, split leg dog, and just rotate the ankle. And bring it underneath you, all the way to the front. Left leg joins the right leg. We're back to our forward fold. And coming up nice and high, Pushing the hips forward, reaching behind you. And back to heart center. Let's go straight into left side. Inhale. Exhale. Have a bit of a wiggle, stretch out the back and the hamstrings. Bend the knees, take the left leg all the way to the back. Low lunge, but let's create that beautiful crescent moon, pushing the hips forward. Really feeling that stretch down that thigh. Coming back down. Right leg to the back, into plank. Knees, chest and chin. And up we come to cobra. Tuck the toes under, lift the bottom and come into your downward dog. This time, let's pedal the feet. So pushing one heel down, then the other, toe to heel, alternately. Lifting the left leg up high, split leg dog again, pushing the hands down into the mat. Bringing that leg under and to the front. Right leg joins. We're back to a forward fold. And swooping high. Gorgeous. Let's just stand here for a moment. Notice how the body feels. Do you feel warmed up? Do you feel a little less tight? Let's come and bring the hands on the hips. Open the feet a little bit wider and just take the hips all the way around. So not just around the front, all the way around the side and the back too. Other way. Coming back together, stretching up nice and high. Bring the fingers together, push up to the sky. Keeping the shoulders really restful rather than arched up here. And from this position, let's stretch up and over to the side. Center, other side. Center to the back, push the hips forward, use your core, squeeze the bottom, and now all the way down, back down to the ground. Just scooch your feet so you've got a wider stance. The toes are facing forward. And just move side to side. Stretching out the inner thigh. You can keep the knees really bent if you want to. It's totally up to you. And now walk the hands forward, keeping the hips where they are, just the hands. So it's as if someone's still pulling you back from your hips. You're stretching the arms. And if it's comfortable, let the head dangle through. Walk yourself back to center. And this time we're going to take our whole body as we walk down. So we're going to come into a plank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Settle into a plank with wide legs. Draw the tummy up nice and tight. And from here we're going to do some really tiny little tailbone tucks. So breathing in. As you breathe out, just tuck the tailbone under, so that's squeezing the belly, tucking the tailbone. It's a tiny, minute thing, but you'll feel it in your core. Release just back for a moment into a wide leg downward dog. back to your wide leg plank. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the core. Back we go. Wide leg downward dog. Back to your wide leg plank. Breathe in. And squeeze. Tuck the tailbone, draw the tummy towards the spine. And walk yourself back up. Turning the feet out 10 to 2, bringing them a little closer so your heels are on either edge of the mat. And let's come down to a squat. It's actually got really hot now, the fire. So let's, beautiful. Yoga pose has so many benefits for you. It's amazing for your back, it's amazing for your hips. It's amazing for your pelvic floor. It brings strength to the thighs. It's great for your digestion. What other amazing things does it do? It massively grounds you. It massively connects you to your root chakra and the sacral chakra. And it's going to keep you loose and flexible and lovely throughout your years. Everybody should squat. Everyone who comes to my class knows that. If you're having trouble with the squat, you can always lean forward into it. You can sit on some books or a bolster or pillows, whatever you want to do, or come down against a wall. You could do that as well. Okay, let's come down to kneeling. Hands on the knees. Just breathe for a little bit. Let the spine come back to its neutral, happy position. And we're going to come onto all fours. So into cat and cow posture. So starting off in tabletop, the shoulders over the top of the wrists, the hips over the top of the knees. Nice tight tummy. Keep it tight and drawn up towards the spine. Really draw up through the pelvic floor and try and maintain that lock, whether you're going this way or this way, maintain that lock. So inhaling, dropping the belly but still keeping that tension in there. Exhale, curve the other way, drawing everything upwards. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Final time. Exhale. Back to center. And we're going to do a dancing cat, but not in the usual way. So I'd like to start off by taking the right leg back so that the toe is on the floor and the leg is straight. Left arm comes up and quite nice and high, so we are essentially creating like a diagonal. And really focus in this position on drawing the tummy up toward really nice and long, so as if you're being pulled by your fingers and pulled by your toes. Keep the other, creating a balance. And down. It's quite hard. Okay, so left side. Take the leg out to the back nice and long. Put it onto the tiptoe. Draw the belly up towards the spine. Hold it there. And then lift the back leg up slightly and bring the front arm forward. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And come down, we're going to do that again. So starting off, the right leg goes back nice and straight. Create some tension in that leg, create some strength all the way through the body. Left arm comes up. You can stay like this, or you can take that back foot off the floor, raise it, squeeze the bottom. Try and imagine how many muscles you're working at the moment. It's a lot. Coming back down, final time, left leg goes back onto the tiptoe. Lots of strength in the leg, lots of strength through the core muscles. Bring the right arm up, and then the left leg comes off the floor just a couple of inches. Holding there and breathing. And bringing it down, coming up to seated on the knees. Take a few breaths, allow the body to come back to its neutral position. And now open up knees, stretching all the way down into a gorgeous child's pose. Yourself back up and come into seated easy pose, cross-legged. And just take a little bit of time for some pranayama practice now. So pranayama is control or extension of the breath. So our body naturally flows in and out. It's doing its job anyway, all the time. One thing to be grateful for every day. However, we can increase the prana, increase the energy by controlling how many seconds we inhale for, or hold the breath, or exhale for. So we're going to do some pranayama practice today, and we're going to do it in 4-4-8. So I'll be guiding you. 4-4-8 means 4 seconds of inhale, counts, 4 counts of retention of the breath, of holding the breath. So you inhale, hold, and then 8 seconds of exhaling. And when you exhale, it's not a you are controlling the exhale. So the exhale is long, soft, slow, and mindful. So we'll probably do about 5 rounds of this, and I will count for you. So sitting nice and comfortably, if you want to put a cushion under your bottom, that really does help. It just lifts the hips and makes everything a little more comfortable. Connect to the mat, to the earth below you. And lift up through the pelvic floor, just contracting the muscles. Draw the belly towards the spine, try and hold those 2 locks there. And then just bring the chin down just gently. And remember, as you inhale, the belly fills. As you exhale, the belly creates a compression. Okay, so 4-4-8. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax, come back to your natural breath. Allow the breath to do whatever it feels like doing. You've really been controlling it, so it might want to just go. It may feel calm, you may notice that your heart's beating a little bit more because you've made it work at a different pace. Let's notice how your body feels. I'm going to gently come down onto the mat, so lying down on your back. Not quite in Shavasana yet, we're just going to stretch ourselves out. So bring the right leg bent at the knee up to the chest. And now, using your breath, inhale. As you exhale, lift the left leg just slightly off the floor. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the bottom. And if you'd like to, bring the head up and take this leg along. Bring the left leg up to join. Bend at the knee, take them both down, bring the head down. And we'll do the other side. So the left knee comes up to the chest, drawing it right into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right leg just off the floor. Lift the head and straighten the left leg. So we're in a sort of scissor V. Right leg comes up to join the left leg. Bend and take it down. Stretch the body all the way out, top to toe. Really good, nice long stretch. And now relax into Shavasana. Shavasana, also known as corpse posture. It's a pose that we generally do at the end of our yoga practice. And it's a difficult one, mainly because you're asking the body to be very, very still. And as much as you are keeping the body still, it's also really nice to start to ask your mind to be still as well. Because in a moment we'll complete our practice with just a minute, 2 minutes of quiet meditation, seated meditation at the end. So just notice all the parts of your body. Can you feel any tension in the toes? Just give them a wiggle, tell them to relax. The feet, the ankles, the calves, knees, that lovely strong thigh bone. Is it holding any tension, or are you allowing it to relax now? The bottom, the tummy, the pelvic floor, tummy, that whole core area. The rib cage and the chest, the lower back, middle back and upper back. The shoulders and the arms, the hands and the fingers, just relax. Then your neck and your face, jaw, the tongue, the cheeks, the eyes. Allow the eyes to rest. Unfurrow your brow. Rest the forehead. Let the mouth just open just slightly, so that there's no way you can be clenching your teeth. And just take a few lovely long breaths there, in and out through the mouth. Slowly bringing the knees to the chest. Give yourself a little hug, a little rock side to side maybe. And then come back to face me in seated easy pose. We're going to turn the palms upwards this time. So we can keep the eyes closed now just for a moment as we try and still the mind. Any thoughts buzzing around, they're allowed to be there. Let's just not focus on them just for a minute. If you find that hard, focus on something else. Maybe your breath flowing in and out, the exhale that you hear in your throat. Or maybe a word or a sound. Just focus on you, go inward. And start to come back to your more conscious self. Increase the breath a little, just to wake the body up. Keep the eyes closed. Just give your neck a little roll, maybe your shoulders a little roll, whatever feels good. Bring the hands together and rub the palms. Now place the palms over the eyes and start to gently blink the eyes open. Bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much, as always, for your half-hour practice, however long it is. I didn't have my clock or watch around today. So thank you so much. I hope to see you tomorrow back on the mat at 1. Namaste. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye.